What is up, everybody? William here with Remax Results, a Good Life group out of Loring Park, Minnesota. And today we're going to go wooka, 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 mix it up. I don't know why I did that. I know I did that because I love doing this stuff, and these videos are for me, and hopefully some of you like them as well. And if you do, please like, subscribe, comment, and all of that stuff. But let's get right to it. Today, I'm reviewing... That's ridiculous. We might have to cut that out. I'm reviewing 11 places that I love to go when it comes to food, pull tabs, sushi, barbecue, just like the whole shebang. And I've got these broken out by city too. Got a couple sleepers in here you don't want to miss. All right, let's jump right in. When my wife and I think about date night, one of the first places that pops to mind is Wayzata, Minnesota. And I want to know what you're thinking, like, oh, Wayzata, Yeah, okay, it's awesome. There's a couple places in Wayzata you want to go. I have the top three places in Wayzata, according to me, which I'm a bougie bitch and I love food and I love pull tabs. So let's get into it. Wayzata, Minnesota. Giani Steakhouse. This place is killer. It's got an old school vibe. They make a good cocktail. They got a bone-in filet. I mean, if you've never had a bone-in filet mignon, it is absolutely stellar and very well priced. And the ribeye is amazing. They got a spun salad. Everything about Giani's just screams classy, great date night, excellent vibe, and every now and then somebody jumps on the piano and tickles the keys. It's stellar. Another fantastic place right there in Wayzata is Josefina. They have oysters, they have it all, but what you have to get at Josefina, and you're gonna think I'm absolutely nuts, like, William, aren't you a great cook? I'm a fantastic cook. These folks are chefs, just top of the line, absolutely amazing. And when you go, there's two things to get. You can get either their pork chop or their chicken, and you're like, bruh, I'm not gonna go get a pork chop at a restaurant. Yeah, you are. They brine them, they slow smoke them, and they cook them to absolute perfection. The chicken comes out with a chimichurri and a piri piri sauce, so don't sleep on Josefina and the pork chop and the chicken. And the third one that I absolutely love when we're down in Wayzata, I told you I'd talk about pull tabs, is the Muni. The Muni down there, it's just a fantastic location. They got some great boxes. They got a bunch of $5 boxes, $2 boxes, $1 boxes. That's proper, yeah. If you're looking for some pull tabs and they got some e-machines, check out the Muni down in Wayzata. So Wayzata is just an awesome date night. There's some good ones there as well, like Six Smith is really, really good. The Landing Bar, they have some fantastic fries and béarnaise sauce. So there's some other good spots in there. Sushi Fix is down there. House by the taco place, some good spots, but those are our top three that we go to the most. All right, I'm gonna drop my sleeper on you early in the video here. Rockford Roadhouse. Check it out. Head out 55. I know you're like, what? Rockford Roadhouse? Yeah, and guess where it is? In Rockford. They got a second location coming up soon, so shh. The Rockford Roadhouse is absolutely such a fun environment. It's a smaller footprint. I think they have like 10 or 15 tables, and they got a bar that has about 15 or 20 spots, and the place is usually packed. Plenty of TVs. They have pull tabs. They have e-machines. They have a very generous pour for a very fair price, and their food, do not sleep on their food. The owners all have been in the restaurant industry for a very long time, and they decided to start their own thing. They took the best of the worlds, of their previous worlds, and brought it to the Rockford Roadhouse. You gotta check it out. Massive Viking fans, so sorry Jay and all you guys out there, I know it's been rough for all of us here in Minnesota, but don't sleep on the Rockford Roadhouse. Go hit that cardboard crack, hit those e-machines, and be prepared to have a great time. They just really bring the fun and energy. They love what they do. It's just such a different vibe. It's almost like going to your buddy's house who has a big bar in the basement. It's just a really cool environment. They keep it is family friendly, so check it out. It's amazing. All right, now we're gonna talk about downtown Minneapolis. There's a plethora. Do you have a plethora of piñatas, El Guapo? Do you know what plethora means? I do not, El Guapo, but if anybody had a plethora, I figured it would be you. Great movie. You're gonna have to watch that whole thing because I just did that. Downtown Minneapolis. One of them is on here just because it's some of the best sushi in the country. I've had sushi West Coast, East Coast, Kentucky. Yeah, I've had good sushi in Kentucky. Lots of good sushi, but Billy's Sushi, downtown Minneapolis, takes a while to get a reservation. Go there, but do not sleep on their veggie rolls. They have great sashimi, great nigiri, tons of sake. Absolutely love it there, but do not sleep on their veggie rolls. They are absolutely fantastic. Crush 2 or 3 of them, and you're super full, and they're not expensive. And you don't get me, you can go the chef selection and get all this, not some of this, get the big boat, the boat of sushi. Super fun, right? But just at Billy's Sushi, do not sleep on their veggie rolls. They're absolutely incredible. And then the next one is just not far from there, Maison Margaux. I think I'm saying that wrong. Maison Margaux. It's a French restaurant. They're French fries and béarnaise. You can see I got a thing about French fries and béarnaise. If you've never had great French fries with fantastic béarnaise sauce, you are missing out. It is a game changer. Maison Margaux has fantastic fries, béarnaise sauce, but here they have the most divine espresso martini. Killer, killer, killer. They're not bartenders. They are, mixologists. No, they're super cool people. They got the tattoos. They got the mustaches. They got the vibe that you want from somebody who's going to charge you a lot for a cocktail, but it tastes so damn good. So don't sleep on Billy's Sushi or Maison Margaux. Now we're going to bring it right over to Northeast Minneapolis there. Probably one of the coolest stories and just Anamales barbecue. John, the owner over there, him and his wife have had this going now for a few years. They're about to open up their own brick and mortar location, but they're over there at Bauhaus in their big food truck right now. Barbecue. Casey, you ain't got nothing on this. Texas, please. I'm kidding, those have great barbecue, but right here in Minnesota, if you want some of the most fantastic barbecue, go to Anamales Barbecue. It is absolutely stellar. Their menu rotates. They don't always have the same thing. If they have their brisket grilled cheese, that brisket grilled cheese is slap your mama good. Like, just damn. They have a pimento dip they make. They give you a whole sleeve of Ritz crackers. And you're like, who likes pimento cheese dip? I do, apparently. Didn't know that till I went there. Their brisket's stellar. Their burgers are amazing. They have a really good Caesar salad. My wife loves their Caesar salad. Anamales Barbecue. They got a food truck in Northeast at Bauhaus. They're doing their own brick and mortar location soon. It is going to be stellar. Bonus note here. If you love barbecue, if you love cooking, like if you're looking for Wagyu steaks, if you're looking for some of the best shrimp, check out Northern Fire and Grill out in Minnetonka. They just have such a fantastic selection of food over there. And a couple of the guys got these ZZ Top beers, and they have this 40-foot barbecue truck. They travel the country and do national barbecues. So check out Northern Fire and Grill. They have all of the cooking apparatuses you'll ever need, from pizza ovens to gas grills to smokers, barrel smokers, pit smokers, everything. They have it all, including amazing Duroc pork for your smoked pork butts. Their steaks are literally, it's the only place I buy steak anymore. That and Emuilers in downtown Robbinsdale, but we'll talk about that in a second here. Make sure we add that. Emuilers, another little bonus note. So don't sleep on Northern Fire Barbecue and Grill out in Minnetonka. Check them out. They have everything you'll ever need to prepare a meal that's just absolutely stellar. They have fish, shrimp, steak, pork, bacon. They got it all. Now we're gonna head over to where I am at right now, literally in the same parking lot as where I am located. It's a place called Guy Noi. Chef Ann has a couple different other restaurants as well, but I'm going to focus on Guy Noi here. You can get their basil wings here. You can get them at all the restaurants, I believe, but their basil wings are the best chicken wings on the planet. I will fight you. I've literally had them over 100 times. Over the years, I've just come to appreciate that whatever she does, everything is fantastic. They have these green beans, they have tofu, they have pad thai, they have their curries. Their curries are stellar. When mango comes back in season, get their mango sticky rice. Oh, it's this coconut sticky rice with fresh mango. I want it right now. It is so good. Guy Noi right here in Loring Park. Check it out. Oh, I know I keep saying this, but these places, like, I am a bougie son of a bitch when it comes to food. Like, I will send it back. I expect good service because I expect to pay for good service. Like, I go into a restaurant knowing I'm going to overpay for cocktails, but it's going to be fantastic service, fantastic food. Amazing environment, and it is truly an experience. And all these places give you a fantastic experience. And Guy Noi, they're upstairs during the summertime. They have an atrium with a patio. Oh, it's just, check it out. Guy Noi in Loring Park. All right, the sixth city I'm going to talk about with a few places is Robbinsdale. You're like, what? Birdtown, Robbinsdale. Yeah, I've actually talked about it several times in other videos. Marna's is like a Puerto Rican type restaurant. Go check it out. Really good food, fair prices, decent drinks. It's not one of those places that's gonna blow you away with their pricing. Like, oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. But it is super good quality food. And if this place was in downtown Minneapolis, I would expect their prices to be 40 or 50% more and they would get it. But because it's in Robbinsdale, you're getting fantastic food at a fantastic price. So check out Marna's. Next place is Nouvelle Brewery. It's where Pig Ate My Pizza used to be. It's owned by the same people that own Travail Kitchen, and they just have fantastic burgers, great selection of pizza, lots of beers. Their cocktail selection's not the best, but you're going to a brewery, right? They have hard ciders, they have hard seltzers. It's a fun environment. They do like trivia and stuff like that on the nights, and you can just check them out. But Nouvelle Brewery, it's an absolute go-to for us. We frequent there quite often during the summertime because the outside seating and everything. Completely amazing place. Probably one of the most expensive restaurants in the state of Minnesota is right across the street, called Travail. And Travail is the experiences of experiences. You don't go there and ask prices, one of those things. Like, it's gonna cost you between $150 and $300 a person to go to this experience. And it's a coursed menu, and you're gonna have things that you didn't know existed. They're gonna be tableside, like liquid nitrogen with like this jelly stuff and like on your spoon, and you're having caviar, like really good caviar. Like, I've had crappy caviar and I'm like, oh, this is disgusting. And then you go to Travail, you have good caviar, and yeah, you're paying for it, but it's stellar. It's a fun environment. Everybody there has these stories to tell you about the food and the creation of it and where it came from. At first, you're like, my gosh, I'm gonna leave here hungry because you're having 1 or 2 bite courses. And then course 7 comes, and 8 comes, and 9 comes, and you're like, I just got travailed. Because you leave there absolutely stuffed. Cocktail pairing is fantastic. The wine pairing is fantastic. And they have a lot of parties. They'll have New Year's parties. They'll have block parties. Check it out. Super fun environment. One of the absolute favorite places on the planet to go to. We go there once or twice a year. Can't say enough great things about the owners and what they're doing over there. And they actually bring in kids from all over the world who want to learn the restaurant industry, and it's a training restaurant. So I mean, like these kids are babies and they're shaving off $300 Wagyu per ounce, and you're just like, this is incredible. So love it, love it, love it. They just have a great story. They made it through COVID. They're a pillar of the community. Check them out, support them. Love Travail Kitchen. Bonus for Robbinsdale, Emuilers downtown has the best bacon. If you've ever been to one of our events where I cooked bacon, I buy it 50, 60, 70 pounds at the time. Their bacon is amazing. They'll cut any piece of meat you want for them. They're an old school butcher shop. They're wearing their hair nets. Everybody, they're like razzing you. You got to pull a number 72. Like, it is super fun. Don't sleep on. I keep saying that. Don't sleep on. Like, who's gonna be sleeping like right now? This video's not that boring. Check out Emuilers downtown Robbinsdale. It's stellar. They have like your regular cuts of meat, but now if you're looking for that Wagyu stuff that I was talking about earlier, that fancier stuff, that harder to get stuff, that specialty stuff, that's where you're gonna want to go to Northern Fire and Grill. JJ's Clubhouse, Golden Valley, Minnesota. Rock solid environment, great bartenders, pull tabs, some of the best pull tabs on the planet. Like, they got a really good pull tab scene there. Like, them and the Muni, like, they're fantastic. And then gluten-free pizza. My wife is gluten-free. They have a great gluten-free pizza there. It's a solid location. They don't need my endorsement because it's always busy in there. But JJ's Clubhouse, they always have the games on as well. All right, and now I'm going to wrap it up with a bonus one. A lot of us here in the cities, we go up north. We know where Walker, Minnesota is, Leech Lake. If you're in Walker, Minnesota, check out the Green Scene. The Green Scene used to be a little shop where they'd have a pizza oven back and do some pizzas on Thursdays and some live music. Now it's a full-blown restaurant with a attached little bodega, the shop next to it. Their food is farm to table. It is amazing. Great cocktails, great spirit selection, great beer selection. And the prices, if they were downtown Minneapolis, their prices would be 2 to 3 times what they are up there. So if you're in Walker, Minnesota, and you want a fantastic meal at a very reasonable price with some amazing spirits and a great, they do a good mocktails up there as well. My wife doesn't drink. Check out the Green Scene in Walker, Minnesota if you're up that way. All right, everybody, there it is. That's my take on some fantastic spots. If you're craving anything specific, let me know. There's not many restaurants my wife and I haven't been to. If there's something that you feel I should talk about or I should check it out, let me know. Drop a comment, shoot me a DM, or I don't know how the hell this works. So I appreciate you all very, very much. I love you all very, very much. Be safe out there. As always, we out. Deuces.